Once again, I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. I want to go there. Probably the raid. Probably. I think I need to go back and see what's what with my squadron. Greetings, Commander. Squadron's performing well. Let's keep up the pace. Which shall proceed? Mission, employment, or training? This mission will test its squadron's limits. Bound to succeed. It's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me 500. And I don't know what the reward is. Reward is monies. Okay. Or experience, rather. Deliver written orders to units stationed at the Bannock. Someone's commits a new mission while squadron is... Perhaps I need to end their training. Ah, yes, I need to tell them that they are done. More training. Train your butts off. Everyone do push-ups. Push-up, except for you. Why are you not doing push-ups? Do them push-ups. I don't want to do push-ups. Shut up and do push-ups. The other thing I wanted to accomplish today is that I have got all of the magic user classes except for conjurers. So I am going to go become a conjurer, rather a arcanist, sorry. Arcanists are in fact not in this town. But they are in Limsa. So away to Limsa I go. I believe that's also the last sub-level 30 I will have with cloth armor. Aside from maybe Blue Mage, I'm not quite sure how they work out. Shove off! You shove off! The drowning wrench or drowning wench? The drowning wench. Will no one help that poor wench? She is drowning. That is not right. Let's see here. So, where is the... You want to be a conjurer quest? You want to be a marauder. Who would have thought the marauders would have their guild in the town that is entirely controlled by pirates? I mean, that is just the craziest thing possibly imagined. There's the Blue Mage quest. Fisher quest. Requires years of training and dedication to be a fisherman. I mean, really. What, you think you can just pull out a rod and catch fish? No, 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 no. You'd have some skills first. So, go to the Arcanist Guild. Because the magic's in you and the magic's in me. Yes, I have come to train. Possibly has to be annoying. Who cares? Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It's here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. I don't know if that's a real word. Arcanima is a science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map and unlock the mysteries of existence, to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. For an arcane art built on structured thought and precise reasoning, then your discerning intellect may find a new home. May find a home here at the guilds. Would you consider enrolling yourself in as an initiate? Sure. Just as I predicted. Everybody always wants to be an arcanist. For some reason. I don't understand why. Even though there are already 6 different other jobs. It's weird. Just as I predicted. Before I proceed any further, however, let us first feed your appetite for knowledge with a morsel of guild history. The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the Stoic calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. Was it the Isle folk that first discovered a method of expressing natural phenomena in mathematical terms? Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allow a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked these new forms of magic were known as Arcanists. They're magical mathematicians. They're Mathemagicians. And the school of Arcamia was born. But such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard trading vessels. On their arrival in Limsa Limsa, Arcanists find themselves welcome to the academic elite, soon secure position in the realms of governments and council. Yes, pirates are well known for loving mathematicians who make magic out of math. Huh? Knowledge of an arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral counted several wielders of her Arcania among her personal staff. Becoming concerned with the exclusionary practice, which led to the eventual extinction of the art. If it's extinct, then how are you telling me about it? Under the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established and funded and was providing by such blah, blah, blah. Complex and demanding nature of Arcamia, however, remains the greatest threats to our own future. If you invite such cerebral challenges, then you have but to affirm your commitment to joining our guild. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild? No, too much math. I don't want homework. Or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? Look at that guy. Look at how hard he's thinking. He's reading a book as he's doing his quest. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, you're going to need to read these 50 tomes on basic geometry. And then we'll move on to the 100 tomes of advanced geometry. And then maybe tomorrow, and then maybe next year, we'll be able to advance onto magical geometry. Standard practice dictates that I introduce you to the Guildmaster that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Indeed, you may speak with Mistress... Why don't you people just have regular names? Mistress Thurbergin. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. I'm guessing that whatever happened to their guildmaster, I'm going to find out at some point. Because inevitably, if somebody mentioned it, I'm going to have a quest that relates to it. You'll find her just over there, by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though her mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is always most welcome. Oh, well, there you are. Wait, you're not the guildmaster, you're the, acting guildmaster. This is all quite silly. Yes. A giant pirate is clearly the deepest thinker that you could find. Yes, I am Thurman. Greetings, and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Miri has undoubtedly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leadership designs to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origin. Blah, blah, blah. Allow me then to expound upon its nature. I've already had enough exposition, that's fine. Arcamia taps into our living energies of aether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle, and the manner of magics which this etheric ally employs at our command. You are going to be a pet master class. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be doing a lot of problem solving. Like, all the other guys are going to be, like, killing monsters and drawing aggro and healing people. You're going to be doing math in the background. Like, if I solve this problem, I'll be able to kill this boss. Even in the field of battle, nay, especially in the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. Once again, you're going to be the guy and the person scribbling out mathematical equations as everyone else is actually, fighting. One wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most efficient strategy. An arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The most appropriate spells being whatever one is most efficient according to the preset, cycle that is set down by the wikis that someone else has done the math for. The study of our arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. What's mental faculties to the point of perplexity? I don't know if that's proper English. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? Are you prepared to reason? No, my brain no think today. Me no brain, me have dumb. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Okay, I guess yes, it's pretty unambiguous. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. Here, take this grimoire in hand, and we shall next judge your aptitude for our discipline. You are now an arcanist. Actually, I don't have the quest. I need to equip the book to start the quest. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be naked too. See, I'm naked. Ha ha ha. It's actually kind of weird that when you have a new class, it doesn't default to a particular like set of gear. I think that it would default you to like your starting gear or something, or at least like the best gear you can equip, but nope, that's not how it goes. What fine boots shall I wear? Ah, yes, fine boots indeed. That is the wrong slot for that, I apologize. Brand new wing. Brand new ring. Gotta wear that fine fancy ring. Still can't equip all of these other weapons though. I wonder how many sets I can actually record. It's an interesting... well, I can have 13 sets of gear. Let me think. There might be 13 classes. There's actually like 9 starting classes, and then there's 3 different gathering classes, and then there's 8 more. No, there is far more than 13 classes. Looks like you're not going to be able to have 1 set per class. How disappointing. I got my book, and I got dressed again. It is a hefty tome, is it not? I promise you, a grimoire's weight becomes a comforting anchor amidst the shifting seas of battle. And, in the worst situation, you can use it to bash an enemy's head over. No, seriously, that's a weapon. It's weird. In fact, you will soon discover. In Lower Nosh you will find, among others, 3 species of pest. Wharf rats, little ladybugs, and I wish that you employ your fledgling skills and can eradicate 3 of each type of creature. What's that you say? You've done this quest before for every other class you've ever been in? Ah, that's cute. I'll go kill some things. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you'll soon encounter the potential targets of your in abundance. As long as you remain focused, you never see these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment reign swift and clear. Ken has level 1 quest. Here at the gate we inspect all the goods that are imported into Lomsa Limsa. The collective duty is to acquire. Some merchants, however, seek to evade that obligation. Just chase them down. I'd be grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers, one to a man named whom you will find at the Octants, and the other to the woman named Lachis, who works at the Bismarck. You are uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck? Ask somebody who cares when you meet him, and he will point you in the right direction. For the light price. Let's see here. Unlock that. Don't need that. That's my actual spell. Actually, let's look in Mount Roulette. Who knows what mount I shall have? It'll be one of the 3, but who knows which one of those 3? It's one of those things where I can take on that level 14 quest, but I know for a fact that I can't actually turn it the frick in. Master Merchant of Hawker's Ally wants you to look at the current market prices. You, Miss Adventurer, I've worked for you. Would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you balk at such a simple task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants of interest to me: Iron Thunder, Kokono, and Shinny Hill. Write down all you see in those prices and hand them to blah 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 West Harris and we reward you for your services. Why do you need me to do this? Why can you not do this yourself? Is it illegal to look at your opponent's, your competition's prices? I mean, I do not understand that. On my last, cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found, each piece fresh from the forges of I cannot pronounce names at all. But I know that for the right price, your evening could be nice, and you can go and send me on my way. I know you! Kokomo welcomes! Kokomo welcomes comers. Kokomo loves this lively trade. Kokomo good are goodly made goods. Yes, love. You look at fancy things Kokomo has. Look. Kokomo selects best selection. Best selection. Prices for average shop. Customers, truth. Good. Why you no shop? Why no one no shop at Kokomo shop? Kokomo want to sell. He good trader. Good trade lot. Fine evening to you, miss. What can I interest you in? You seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? That's in the hide. You're the one who made the list for Swall Supply? Ah, it's happening. Nothing worth the markets. Nothing worth with the market, as far as I can tell. You oft times get pirates selling stolen goods to cut their prices, and that drives the number down right across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to your report, though, you can tell at a glance that these shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lass. It's a little bit sad that, if I actually want these quests to not be completely pointless, I have to perform them at the appropriate level, which would often mean just having to create a level in character just to do some basic quests. Push, choke. Sweetnix is Buffalo, Goobly Glue, and crafty trade maker. Sweetnix makes busy deal with Uplanders. Needs delivery letter to Gate of Mendival. But Sweetnix has shiver shakers. Uplander walk to Gate of Mendival, says Sweetnix. Uplander deliver letter to Tax Lady by Shokta. No ask Uplander for opinion. Uplander do, cause Uplander adventurer, and stupidly do everything Pishtok ask. Psh. Excuse me, miss, but might you have a moment or two? You seem the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks. Little joke there. And I require someone to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of Elderwise. I wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't heard of them, just I prefer not to advertise their presence here in Limsa Lomsa. They do have a rather unique service, of which the Burga Consortium has recently been to the benefactory. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Lon Woward, along with our prosper. English! Do you speak it? No, I don't. Letter from the Melon Gate, you say? 2 letters, in fact. Yet more outstanding duty payments. When will these merchants ever learn? Very well. If I catch sight of the offender, I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. I'm not actually gonna go anywhere, though. It's far too much effort to actually, look for people. They just happen to walk by, though. Yeah, I'll get them. One more ledger bound for Bismarck, you say? Follow his path to the upper deck. He'll find the place. Emote. Point upwards. Tax evaders are a patron. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. Pirates avoiding taxes? I've never heard of such things before. I dare say this may well put an end to their appetite, but it's the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants named in this ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that Melavan's gate is notified without delay. Okay, and the other thing that I needed to do was to go somewhere. Apparently I need to go and get down. Where's Sweetnix with these import records? Without the proper documentation, I'm afraid that we shall have to expel him from the city. Why, these are Sweetnix records. Glad I am to see that they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that that goblin would have lost his fear of our officers by now. Every month he is to submit these papers. Every month his targeting has forced me to consider his removal. Well, why don't you just go there and get the papers from him then? As long as one follows proper procedure, Limpsa Lumpsa is quite welcoming to foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. Once again, this is a society founded entirely by pirates out of old ships. Why is there such bureaucracy? Uplander deliver letter to gate of Melvin? Uplander has wide heart, swift legs. Tax Lady for sure has... Tax Lady for sure has kind backwards to Sweetnix. Sweetnix has outflow of joy for Tax Lady for sure. Sweetnix says happy goppy, gives Uplander jiggy shine. Push, hawk, check. Uplander learns skills just from doing menial tasks. Very interesting. This is in the same area, but it's by the Fisherman Guild. I don't know why I like saying that so much. I highly doubt if it's how that's actually supposed to be pronounced, but you know what? I don't care. Somebody's playing an instrument. You know, people actually play the instruments in the game, or they just script them to play songs. It seems so much easier to script them, but I mean, that doesn't require any skill, really. That's the dutiful sisters of Elswive, house of deep reflection and meditation. So unless you prep a business with us, you can kindly bugger off. Here's a mysterious package. What's this then? A parcel for the Bergen Consortium, eh? Let's have a peek inside. Oh, it's a human head. Well, that's great. Oh, walnuts, beards, and ginger cookies. Ah, a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches, too. Them Consortium culls know the right way to show appreciation. Some of them sisters have unholy appetites. So, I'd best save a few bites for myself before I take this inside. You let your Sursum know that we're always here, should her boss have needs of us again. Let me guess, so you want to be a rogue. So you want to be a murderous, scum-sucking rogue, huh? You want to be the kind of person that does people from the back when they're not looking. You terrible, terrible human filth. I, of course, kid all of my rogue and thief friends. You've delivered the package as I requested? Very good. Shall pass on the sister's sentiments to my superior. You were going to reward me, weren't you? Huh? What manner of service the dutiful sisters provide? Continue to stay here in Lomsa Limsa and you'll likely find out soon enough. They'll probably murder you in your sleep. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities, comfortable with the unconventional, what's so unconventional about being a rogue? You might wish to approach them yourself. Okay, and there was a level 2 quest on the second floor. Level 3 quest there. Up and up and up and up and up and up and up, 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 up. Up I go. Yes, 1,000 words. License to Reeve, Lost and Found. Yeah, there's some good level 2 quests around here. Once again, it's really the only chance I get to do these without them being basically worthless. We spare no effort to ensure that all our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitalities. So, it is doubly hurtful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. That person behind me is invisible. Nary a bell ago, a first-time patron did just that. Tissimo is one who lovingly prepares the manned meal. He is quite upset by the whole affair, and has taken it upon himself to draw an to draw an illustration of the offender. Okay, this ought to be good. Might I trouble you to deliver it to the Yellow Jackets on our behalf? Tissimo should be done adding the finishing touch by now. I so want to see that picture, because I'm sure it's like the crudest child's drawing ever. Not because chefs can't draw, but because that's hilarious. I pour my heart and soul into these grilled dodos. If I ever get my hands on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Fee fi fo fum. I used to be a giant in a previous life. Here it is, my rendition of the criminals. Please deliver it to Gorefront at the Coral Tower. You'll know what to do. I went entirely the wrong direction, but it's okay. You want for coin, venturer? Oh, do you fancy working for the Kraken's Arms, one of the greatest pirating crews in Lumpsa? If you're interested, take yourself up these here steps to the balcony above, and talk to Carvilla, or Captain. Done right by him, and I'll do right by ye. So your mission, your job in life is just to randomly accost people and tell them, you want a job? Talk to the captain. Greetings, friend, and I welcome you to the Seven Sage, proprietors of the finest spices from the East. All of our products are guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. Legal means, like, not legal, right? No, I keep getting those messed up. It's terrible being a pirate. Oh! Do you not seek spices, but employment? Well then, let us speak of how you might be of service to our organization. See, everything is illegal here. Damn it! I already gave it away. Our misery, okay, returns from its latest voyage bearing exotic spices never before seen in Erosia. I prepared 2 samplers, each of which I would have you delivered to certain individuals. The first is Grenade, whom you will find in the Coral Tower. Second is Master Langsath, the head chef of Bismarck. And do make certain the right person gets the right set. Go now. Return here once you have accomplished the task. How will I know which one is which? What if I screw it up? Should I be afraid that I screw up, the order for a pirate? Welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets, the keepers of peace at Lumpsa. Is there aught I can assist you with? Well, considering that these are both from the same stack. Sample of spices, courtesy of 7th Sage, you say? There's no mistake. It's fire sand and the kind used by the Gurlanes besides. Intriguing. So intriguing. Very well, you can consider placing an order. Yeah, it might wake me up. Oh, you thought that you had bought my spice? You thought that you had brought me spice? I see you're not familiar with Carvalisium. For the sake of convenience, he used the word spice to refer to literally anything he has procured in the high seas. Lest you were, the man isn't engaged in any activities considered piracy, only profiteering and confederacy. And murder, pillaging, stealing, and generally being a dick, but not piracy. Far from that, think of him as a traitor, a heavily armed one, who murders people, and represents Slimsa's interest in eastern lands, by murdering people. A bilker at the Bismarck. Do you have any arrests? Do you have an artist's rendition of the man? A drawing of a man? Question mark. Pieced together with descriptions given by eyewitnesses to the crime's most heinous. Bet you didn't know the most heinous crime in the land is walking out in a meal. Huh? What in the seven hells is that supposed to be? Looks like the prow of a ship with a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. 'Tis our duty, after all. However, we will need a bit more to go on this than this piece of, let's call it art, okay? It'd be easiest for all involved if Sureshmo were to come here and answer some questions. Please relay to her as much. Okay, what did he look like? He looked like a man. Tell me your secrets. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late. Hell if I care where they are. Though I suspect they've already heard the rumors. Nope. Oh, okay. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I prepared a list based on reports from our citizens. Would you be so kind as to deliver to my colleague and the hall? Ned is his surname. Thanks in advance, friend. This is much nicer than I would expect from a generally piratey area. Do you think those are always eggs, or that's just like an Easter thing? I think it's just like an Easter thing. Rats. Why do they have to be rats? Let's see. I do need to go and talk to the chefs. So you want to be a culinarian? I mean a chef. No culinarian. How is it different from a chef? Well, chefs make things. Culinarians look at culinaries. Okay, so which of these guys is the Swedish chef? There he is. Ah, so you've spoken with the Godebert. Within the bell, the Yellow Jackets will have that swindling scoundrel locked in the detention cell, and then I'll take my filleting knife and I'll stab him in the. What? They can't understand the picture? You want me to go to Coral Tower for questioning? I can't do that. I'm really busy. What more information does he want from my drawing? Doesn't already provide. Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? I so want there to be follow-up quest where they have to explain that we don't understand what your picture means. It looks like a boat with a face on it. Ooh, sample from the 7th Sage. Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. It's a man's head. Ain't smelling nothing like it before. What has come with it says it's a root that grows in Ortland. Last I heard, Ortland was under Imperial rule. Oh, the 7 L's did Colivarian manage to get this all of them. Any road, I reckon I can cook up something fresh with it, new with it. Thank you for your delivery, friend. And then I go back and they tell me that I screwed up the order because I gave the wrong person the wrong thing. And we go on from there. Because it's the most cliche plot point we can possibly imagine. Welcome back. It would seem both samples are rather well received, and there's no small part due to your affable courier. To our affable courier. So if you're fast enough that you already got word of this happening, then why couldn't you already send someone? It's unfortunate, but but notably accumulated over the course of years, does not fade overnight. There are many still who have hesitated to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy are past. Oh yeah, you're regular saints. You're not the pirates that, you know, kill people and take their stuff. No, no, no. That has nothing to do with piracy anymore. Giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. Ride the wave, yo. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade. They give us their stuff, and we give them a knife to the face with guardian ships. Everything we do, you must rest assured, is within the law. Nobody liked them anyways. Once again, it's a form of trade. They give us their stuff, we give them the gift of death. Because we're pirates, you see. That's a big rock right there. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If there's aught that you would like to know, feel free to... Huh? You got something for me, you say? Missing person list? I'm not sure I follow. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, count on me to spot them. Most folks enter the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwick Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here, undercover, so as to keep an eye for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I'm a pretty good judge of character. If these shady characters skulking around, you can rest assured I can pick them out. I like to imagine her loudly whispering this so over the top that like everybody hears her and is like, oh, she thinks she can identify people again. Oh, it's so stupid. Sounds like you're already in Yellowjacket's good graces. You truly are a model adventurer, a paragon among your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favor? I need to move a couch. You see, I'm supposed to go up and fill all of the street lamps with oil so that they stay lit throughout the night. But thanks to this business of missing people, I can't simply up and leave my post, and I'm not afraid, I swear. If you could tend to the street lamps in my stead, I'd be eternally grateful. I might even give you a few coins and some experience points. Oh, and when you're finished, please fetch my oil from Sissipu in the Fisherman Guild. Well, we're running low here, and she's taking care of our stores. And it just happens to be nighttime, too. How coincidental. My character is not tall enough to actually change the lance. Oh no. Luckily, all I need to do is hold the lamp oil up and it just explodes. For some reason. Pop that oil. And it's only some of the lamps. So apparently my character just has an instinctive knowledge that knows that this lamp needs to have its oil changed and that one doesn't. Or maybe I was given a map that didn't tell me. Who knows? It's poorly explained. Or maybe they're just all guttering street lamps. And I can tell by looking at them. Luckily, they're all also in a row. Makes things super convenient. It's almost like it was designed that way or something. Nope, I want to go that way. I want to go this way. Not there, there! You're doing... what? What am I gonna do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work. Twaddle and tripe about her savings. I'm going to foist it on the first adventure that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give her license to shirk responsibility. I shall get oil all right, and a piece of my mind to boot. Calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry sails, but Fish of Hope have started to return to seas once more. It's past time I did the same. Before I can put to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Nalem and firms for its crafts, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want something to do, perhaps you could run over to Armorer's Guild and consult the Forge Master Hazan in my stead. I know how long it might expect to have to wait. So, how long does it take to make an entire boat? Oh, years. He's probably not going to like that. Let's see here. I need to get to the upper deck, specifically the Armorer's Guild. Which, I don't think that there is anything near the Armorer's Guild. This is like the least convenient city, too. There's only one warp point on the upper level. You again? What do you want? A new boat for the Fisherman Guild? I'm afraid it isn't the best time. Like, ever. I work with metal, not wood. Go talk to the Woodworker Guild. You see, we have recently taken a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all of our hands full. But look, I will see what I can do. Fisherman Guild has long been our best client. I would be loath to disappoint Shipsu. It may yet take a while, but I shall endeavor to have our boat ready in a timely fashion. Oh, how convenient that just happens to start a quest after that. You in need of some trifling task to pass the time? And I have just a job for you. Baden is offering reward for any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. So short as a pest lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take advantage of this opportunity. I'm getting actual combat quests now. Oh noes! I'm talented enough to do things. There's lots of eggs around here. Gotta be careful, you wouldn't want to step on an egg and wind up with egg on your face. Beg your pardon, good madame, but you're an adventurer, are you not? It really is sudden, but we urgently need help restocking our larders. We are in the midst of preparing a full-course meal for soon-arriving guests, but I fear that we are short of fresh lamb for the main course. We'd be grateful if you could procure 4 slices for us. I dare say it would be quickest to obtain these directly from the source. Wild lamb. In case you're unfamiliar with the creature, I suggest you speak with a sentry stationed at Bullock Hall, just below the drowning wench. Also, please help that drowning wench. She really needs someone to help her. What you want? Bismarck wants fresh lamb, does it? God, I could do for a slice myself. Fresh off the grill and drip it in its own juice. Sorry, friend. I hadn't had a single bite to eat since my first shift began. Any road you can get lamb easily enough from my hunting the lambs that graze outside the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate and follow the path east, south a bit. You'll run into the fluffy, tasty critters before long. Watch me generally point in the direction of up. I'm not quite sure where I'm pointing. A rat. And I take you out, you dirty rat. Let's see here. Deal 100 damage. Deals damage over time. Okay. You dirty rats. So 2 quests and a hunting log entry. Nice. Well, you can now summon a pet to do your bidding. Yes, my bidding. You have access to 1 pet now, but there will be opportunities to acquire many more as you continue your adventures. Cast the spell Summon in your hotbar to complete the Arcane Pact. Once your pet is summoned, a fixed hotbar known as the Pet Hotbar will appear in addition to the regular hotbars. That hotbar is preset with all the pet commands currently available to you, freeing up your normal hotbar for your personal actions and spells. The Guard command orders your pet to guard its master, refraining from attacking until attacked or attacked. Steady command orders your pet to refrain from attacking until you specifically order him to do so. The Away command ordering your pet to leave the battlefield. Wait. Sit command allows your pet to attack at will, while the Obey command allows your pet to attack at will, but wait for your orders before using such weapons or skills. Pet orders and actions can also be set in ordering hotbar. Okay. And then I know that shtick is a healing spell. Come to me, my minion! Oh, that is just right in the middle of everything, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna put you down there. Let's see here. Heal. Follow. Place. Stay there. Stay. Guard. Steady. Sick. Obey. Gusts. Backdraft. Amberst. Shining Emeralds. Yay. Dead. These actually have an MP cost. It seems like they don't cost me. They have small MP cost. Get him, Carbuncle. Okay, let's see here. And the sheep. The sheeps. Oh, they're lost. You're making me kill lost lambs? What did a lost lamb ever do to me? Nothing. I guess they were in the hunting log, so they had died at some point. Ooh. That's neat. Job gauge details. Aether flow gauge. Plays the current strength of your Arcanist or Scholar's Aether. As a player increases in level, the amount of Aether that you can be stored at one time will be increased to a maximum of 3 units. Aether is consumed when executing certain actions. It's an energy drain. Stores 10% of your maximum MP. Aether flow. Unexpected damage to 150. Absorbs a portion of damage dealt HP and gradually recover MP. I need to kill some dudes, but they are not in this section. They are in that section over there. Hey, what you looking at, buddy? Pugilists. Hugos. Once again, why are they level 1, or level 4 rather? Fates. It requires so many actual enemies to be killed. It seems like low-level stuff you would complete quickly, so you would require less guys to be killed. Fish faces. Get him, Carbuncle. Are you not going to do anything there? Useless! You are so useless! Oh. Just noticed I'm level 7 already. That's what happens when you get a huge experience buff from actually killing enemies. Makes all that questing pretty pointless. Ah, drumstick. My fateful mount. We go and explore unexplored territories. Let's see here. I need to go all the way over there. Oh, but I also need to kill some of these things. Oh, my carbuncle's still here. Take him out, Carbuncle. The man. Nah, this mountain isn't intimidating at all. One just loves when you run across the landscape riding a giant mechanical monstrosity. So many fresh things to hunt. So it's a thing that the bigger your mount is, the slower it appears to go when you're actually running. This mount is so big that even with the speed boost that I get from the main story quest, it still looks like it's just traveling in slow motion. Gotta take out them jellyfish. Okay, these jellyfish are level 4. It's high level for a level 1 quest. Fatima Unicorn. Befuddle. Lowers target's intelligent mind by 10%. I don't know. It might be useful, I guess. Gotta ride the pony. I wonder if you can do those level 1 quests as a non-combat class. Seems more useful considering that I'm fairly certain that those classes don't get the same bonuses that all my other classes do. What in the 7 hells do you want? Aye, so you slew 5 rats. Good for ya. I'm being entirely sarcastic anyway because they 5 rats. This bloke comes through the other day and plops his huge sack the size of bleeding goby on my counter. Says any man what slays a rat can have something from within. When I inquire as to why, all Ives says is the damn noise it made when scurrying around is driving me insane. He asked me though, as was already a bit torched. Something tells me that the poor lads never find peace. Blah 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 blah. I cannot speak English anymore. Ah. Gotta have my pointy hat on. It shows that I'm a wizard. The boots of very nice bootiness. Fortunately, I still got nothing. You had any luck obtaining fresh lamb? Please, sir, the guests are right in the... Here's your lamb chops. 4 slices of fresh lamb. Right in the nick of time. Thank you ever so much. 'Tis times like this that I feel fulfilled in my role. I used to be a chef myself, you see. My skills weren't quite up to par. So when the Bismarck expanded operations, I asked to be made his provisioner instead. That way, I can still be part of the business in spite of my shortcomings. I need to get back to the guild of Calamitous Intent, I mean Arcanist Guild. Yes? I see the creatures beyond the city wall pose little threat to you. It is with great pleasure that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. This day forth may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. Suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness. keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There's no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. When you feel that you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instructions. I will be waiting. Yeah. I'm already ready. I think I know what I'm doing, lady. Ah, Sheila, isn't it? Are you eating well? What? Empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I must oft remind my Arcanists to take meals, so enscorched do they become in their studies. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it is time to assist the improvements of your skill. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Lenoche. 3 wild dodos, and 3 tiny mandragols to be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents, formulate an effective strategy, and utilize your arcane entity to its fullest potential. Expect you back in time for lunch. Oh yeah, there's a lot of skill to be had in, you know, click to attack. Use one of the 4 skills that you have. I mean, really. Of the skills that I have, there's only 3 attack spells, and 1 is designed to be used after a secondary, you know, slow-acting power-up. It's not exactly rocket science as to which skill to use when right now. Keep leveling up. Do it. It's funny that those guys are actually higher level than my character is right now. You don't actually look at this most of the time. Makes me feel kind of bad. Gotta get back to Limsa. Gotta go slay them things. Hey, ain't you that high-level black mage I saw earlier? Sure. Can you show me some black mage tricks? Not right now. Let's see here. I need to go. The name of this quest is What's in the Box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's see here. I need to go south. What my religion told me today? I am riding a giant, monstrous machine right now. Stomp, 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 stomp. I can see why they wanted me to be a rogue. I'm so stealthy. Stomp, 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 stomp. Come on. Move your robo legs. Down he goes. Dodo. Dodo dodo dodo. Dodo 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 dodo. Dodo 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 dodo. Do 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 do. Dodos are endangered birds. What are you doing? No! Stomp, 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 stomp. Stealthiest ninja ever! Say, what happened to that giant robot you were riding? It went away. Somewhere. Plus 460% experience. It's hardcore, man. Welcome back, Sheila. Appears your coordination with Charbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory rate. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Melaven's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. So you're basically the bureaucracy for the entire piratey town, aren't you? To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliffs south of Zephyrgate. I want you to examine those crates, then return the inspected cargo here to me. You'd be surprised the depths at which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing these investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuff, flesh-eating vilekin. I suggest you're prepared for the eventuality. Oh yeah, flesh-eating bacteria. I'm sure that will not arouse suspicion. What happened to the inspector we sent over? He suddenly and mysteriously died. Well, I guess there was nothing evil inside of that crate. Jump! 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 I think I'm... Nope. Nope, I can equip. Oh, the yellow robe. How I have not missed you in any way whatsoever. Damn it. Oh boy. This will end terribly, won't it? Not tree slugs! Oh no! Yes, I totally can hit my opponents over the head with a book. That is just the dumbest thing. I mean, I know that you have to have like a melee attack for reasons, but really, you're smacking your opponents over the head with a book. You can't make that not look funny. I never noticed my character had such horrible, horrible fingernails. Or it's the gloves. I don't know. I am not a threat. I am merely a book. Pay no attention to me. Please ignore my presence for my presence and allow me a moment to cogitate. Cogitate? I am merely a humble book. Look away. What do you know? The level 5 quest introduces some weird character who is going to in some way advance or grow over the course of the next few quests. I haven't seen that formula before ever again ever. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters. But I must admit, I did not expect so proficient a performance among the enemies set against you. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion, as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies that you might have employed. I like that expression. You saw it for just half a second, but it's a "the hell are you talking about" expression. And let's see, you're taking into account your current level of ability, factoring the Arthane currents, multiplying the number of opponents, and applying your tactics to their potential combat situation. Carry the 2, multiply by 3, and the remainder over here. Oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon encounter threat level 9,785. Hey look, it's a librarian! No, it's another cat girl. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Yeah, when I encounter a level 9,000 enemy, I'll be sure to be afraid. Though the opportunity window to do so has passed, I would nonetheless introduce myself. I am Kyathen, a Mavalier's Gate associate. I cannot pronounce any of these names. Acting Guildmaster Mathemagician elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcania. That's the word. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor more influences your action during battles? Well, they're trying to kill me, so I'd make them die first. Desire to outwit my enemy, potential for amusement. I simply do what feels right. And if you don't like it, I will literally claw your eyes out. Ah, just as I predicted. And now, the final element needing to perform another calculation. Probability of you becoming an arcanist of note is 90%. Give or take 0.5%. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bore witness. It was the man who bestowed upon me this Gamora, the Guildmaster himself. What'd I tell you? I'm somehow going to become involved in the things, and then eventually I'm going to be like, hey, Guildmaster, I saved your life, or something like that. Well, our inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you have heard, on an indefinite leave of absence. He did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into a desired reality. It's purple prose, but it is true, I guess. No matter how gifted you and I may be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline, experience, to find a strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with Carbuncle. Mastery within an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcania. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guilds. I believe Mistress Thybergen was awaiting some cargo. Note of myself, I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Probably in level 10 quest. See ya! Now I gotta climb out of this pit. Pity, pity. Such a pity. Because you see, it's a pit, and it's a pity, and... Oh. Jump! 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 Item level 8. Item level 1. Level 1. Level 1, level 5. Ah, Sheila, have you returned with the cargo? Ah, yes, everything seems to be in order. Relatively clear blood and other gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. We get to murder a lot of people. Bureaucracy is all about blood and death. I also had the work from Kalethan regarding your performance. She seems eager to continue your training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. You do well to heed her instruction she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach to our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome Ketho carries? That Initiate's Grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as Foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on arcanima has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guided your arcanist training, I hope that you might return the favor and help to broaden her perspective somewhat. She's like a librarian and she wears glasses. Oh my gosh, she's so nerdy. Ugh. But enough such matters for the moment. You have done well this day, Sheila. Continue your practices with Carbuncle as Kalethan has bid. I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. That is a very fine hat right there. Much finer than my current hat. Actually, it's probably not finer than my current hat, it's just that I don't have a hat equipped currently. Come on. You press the wrong button for 2 seconds, and all of a sudden, nothing works right. Aha! This book is slightly more... Actually, I have no idea why this book has a higher power than the other one does. Okay, so that works exactly how I expected it to. Fantastic. Why can I not equip any of these rings? That is just bad. I need to get to level 10 to do my next quest. I'm currently level 8. So what's in the old hunting log? Middle of Nosh. Okay. These hopefully are all in this general area. I think they do send you just into what you're familiar with first. So, Summerford. I do not know where that is. I don't know where anything is, actually. Okay, so Summerford is just sort of northish of me. And I'm looking for puck hatchlings. Puck fish. Hey, there's one. Fish! Don't stand there, stand there! Why are you beating up on hatchlings? What did they ever do to you? They were in my way. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, I know. I'm awesome. I kill things and level up. Let's see here. Lower Lanoche, Middle Lanoche, Lower Lanoche, Middle Lanoche, and Lower Lanoche. So I should start out with the Middle Lanoche guys first. A bogey! Over in Summerford somewhere else. Gotta get that bogey. Gotta get in the hole in 2 tries. Gotta get that bogey. Actually, that's an eagle. Summerford appears to be a big area. I'm gonna need a bigger mount to ride on to explore faster. Unicorn, take me where I wish to go. The fate is joined. No one else here. Bloody pirates. Oh, that hurts so much. No NPCs backing us up right now. That is not good. Keep them coming. Set them up and I'll knock them down. Away I go. give me today? The roulette gives me, oh, the drumstick. She'll set off across this land and find the targets and kill them. Fall down now. Ah, but you didn't expect me to level up and obtain new abilities while you weren't lurking. Aha! Just do unexpected damage with the potency of 20. Unexpected damage over time. There's another dot. Back to the guild. Hey there. Yes, Sheila? Time for your next lesson is upon us. You are keeping well, I trust. Taking the occasional brisk walk. You cannot form sound thoughts if one fails to maintain a sound body. Now, assuming that you have been following Calithan's instructions, you should be ready to face the most dangerous threat found in western Lenoche. I speak of Rosalangs and wild jackals. And yes, I would have you vanquish 3 of each. 'Tis the perfect sample size. First acts as a preliminary test case, the second to test your hypothesis. The perfecter tactics when devised. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging ruin over and over again. You are not the novice you once were, and your skills in the fight often reflect that. If you find yourself wanting for other approaches, consider the effective combination of Aether Throw and Energy Drain. Yes, that thing I was already doing. In time properly, you can simultaneously restore your own waning supply of mana and deal a crippling blow to your opponent. Really? I can use other abilities? Shocking. Actually, what's more shocking is that the game hasn't instructed me to, like, try other things before. This is ale poured, so That's technically just out the door from me. Take me to Aleport, fine sir. This isn't Aleport at all. I accidentally went to Vesper Bay. This was a terrible plan. Yeah, it's cheaper just to forget this ever happened. It's a good thing that these travels across the sea don't actually take, you know, the months and months that they would in real life. You feel a pulling sensation. It's a very ugly thing, whatever it is. So these are linked together. These are both of my dots. That one has a not instant cast time, which is slightly odd. But it lasts longer with more damage. No, less damage. Huh. It's kind of weird that they would make you have two different dots. Must have line of sight. You're not just flinging rune at it over and over again, are you? No. I swear. Nice. I think we're done here. Let's see here. get over there and ride the boat, or I can teleport. I think I want to teleport. Even though teleporting is sort of prohibitively expensive right now because I'm teleporting as if I were very high level. I'm not very high level. I'm not getting very good gold for these quests. Not yet, anyways. Why do I not have any better gear yet? Oh, past the guild. Only part way through this quest, aren't I? Welcome back, Sheila. How did it feel to conquer such fearsome foes? Just ride that wave of triumph onto an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. Next training exercise will have you accompany Farseer Ketheth on one of your inspections. This experience will allow you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical applications of Arcanima. But do not tarry, Sheila. Caelethan awaits you on the floor below with further details. Like, immediately under my feet? No. On the floor, like, on the second... Oh, never mind, you'll figure it out. The reception hall lies straight away. Down we go, into the pit. Lest you disturb the summons. Hey guys! What are you doing? Hey, can I pet your carbuncle? Attack! Are you guys playing Pokemans? A timely appearance as I expected. Shall I proceed directly to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler cavern run by the Boylestocks family. Our agents suspect these beastmen merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I've calculated that announcing an inspection has a 60% chance of inviting physical violence, and that's not a good acceptable number. I prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift into hostility, but there is an important precondition you should be made aware of before we discuss the finer points of my plan. See, I'm going to have them attack you and hit you in the face while I run away. Though I am considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of these self-same strategies in the field of battle. I'm basically a klutz. You've heard of that. Nerdy librarian, klutz, klutz, wears glasses, eventually lets down her hair and is beautiful. You know, that kind of thing. Pray keep these factors in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute combat pattern 1345, otherwise known as Stratagem Focus Fire. It's where you get hit in the face and I run away. You and your Emerald Carbuncle will concentrate your attack on a single foe, and, one by one, the enemies will wither under your combined onslaught. Probability of victory, 95%. 5% margin of error. Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of Cookpot in middle of Nosh. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. Oh no, she was a ghost the whole time. You don't get any gold for these missions, do I? means I'm just burning my gold. Whoosh, Ken. Whoosh. Everybody move out of my way. I'm coming through. Better dead than red. Oh yeah, this is gonna end well. When a duty starts, you just know that things are just gonna be all sunshine and roses. I am Foreseer Kelithan of Malavin's Gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty sneak peekers! Go be spat up blender non-size on stubborn iron. Stabby iron. A predictable aggressive response. Very well, Sheila. Remember what we discussed. You, punch, face, me, run, away. Okay? She doesn't even have a carbuncle, which seems very odd. I mean, you're a caster. How do you not have a carbuncle? Oh, there's a carbuncle. Let's go use it. Come on and burn. Evasive maneuvers! Those weren't evasive enough. What are you doing? Avoiding bombs is top priority. Don't stand in the fire. It's actually kind of weird that I haven't learned the proper interrupt moves in this game yet. Where did she go? I was alone there at the end. Push! To! You are sneaky cat girl. Push! To! Nicely done. Admiration, improvisation. I would have been observing our nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guildmaster himself in action. This was the perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it's necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there's another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or showing up your weaknesses? Covering your weaknesses. Oh, again you respond as the Guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability of potential of your attaining greatness to carry the 2 divided by 97%. You are one to keep an eye on. That much is certain. But to return to the subject of better plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of the available techniques and the relative effectiveness. That requires you to be critically aware of your very limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristic of your enemy. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Mathemagician. Until next we meet, I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategies will keep me company. Yes, strategies. I'm sure if I looked in that book, it'd be a steamy romance novel. Back to my strategies. Where was I? Oh, yes. His warm hands wrapping around me. Back from the field, Sheila? Kalanth contacted me with a summary of events. It seems that you were treated to a lecture on knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience in which to draw, it's difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Yeah, it's really profound. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor's edge of your mind. Yes, an absolute razor's edge of a mind I've got. Before I go half naked, probably best to actually put on this stuff. Oh, it's still yellow. Does a book count as a two-handed weapon? I don't know. Let's see here, it's a bracelet. That's a bracelet. Oh, that's just an unfortunate piece of headgear right there. Now, back to the hunting log. I still need some boggies. Put down your weapon. You have 2 seconds to comply. But I thought I was gonna have 10 seconds. You only have 1 second left. Ah! Stomp, 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 stomp. Does Summer Ford extend all the way down here? No, it does not. I'm guessing Summer Ford doesn't extend up there either. Which means that there's actually a very limited area for me to look for this thing. So why do I no see you? Stomp, 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 crush. Character's almost off in the tree line. Neat. Quick, into the river! The boats can't swim! Maybe on the bridge. No, that's an entirely different area now. So they're appear to be the flying globby body things. No, not here. Oh, cave. Why is that whenever I don't see something, it's always in a friggin' cave somewhere? So why do I need a book to cast these spells? that should be all of the guys in this area, which means I need to go to lower the Nosh. And my mount shall be a unicorn. And the lady shall ride a unicorn. Behold my majesty and tremble. One of the NPCs just said, sheep! Scores of them! My god, I've never seen so many sheep in my life. Cedar wood. Cedar heater wood. Okay, so the cedar wood is this huge area. That's fantastic. These hunts would be a lot easier if, you know, you were a little bit more specific about where I need to go. Monkey's throwing rocks at me. At least, I think they're rocks. Couldn't possibly be anything else, right? What's that? Monkeys often throw. Oh my gosh! Yeah, but I'm still looking at the cedar wood for the nesting buzzards. The other thing is the lightning sprites, which I've already seen before. Gotta find dim buzzards. Dodo, 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 dodo. Hey, look, a fellow arcanist. Oh, I feel like I've been here before, but can't possibly tell why. Hey, look, buzzards. I feel the need to destroy them with great prejudice. Let's see here. The last one are the lightning sprites that are in the God's Grip. I'm gonna need Ed 209 for that one. That one sounds deadly. I've never met you before. How's it going, friend? Come, drumstick. God's grip is way down there. I wonder what quest he is doing. That looks like a mount. A big, glowy mount. Do I know you? No, I don't know. Seriously? Why you gotta be like that, random wolf? Why'd I ever do to you? That was a lot of things I got at the same time. Actions and traits. Break. I do not particularly care about break. Drain. As I do, observe a portion damage dealt to HP. Well, that might actually be useful. I don't unlock the next thing until level 20. That's kind of a pain in the ass, considering that I unlock 3 traits all at the same time. Seems poorly spread out, actually. What's my next skill? My next skill is Summon 2. Level 15. And level 15 mean that it's probably gated behind the quest at level 15. But in the meantime, I think that the training is done back at the barracks. So, back I go. Yes! Level 11! Greetings, Commander. The squadron is performing well. Let's look up, let's keep up the pace. Which shall we proceed? Squadron missions. Oh, they are not ready for that mission. But they can do that one, I guess. deploy. And then they just vanished into thin air. Can I do anything with this character? No. No, I cannot. First dungeon is at level 15. Can't do a guild heist, though. Let's see how long it takes to do the heist. While I'm doing that, to update my gear. Also, see what I can weave. So I'm sure I can weave better stuff than what I got on. Yes, some fine breeches. But I need a copper ingot to do so. Why exactly I need a copper ingot is anyone's guess. Stuff in my inventory. I need to repair my stuff too. These should all be in Lenoche, actually. Until you hit level 20, you can't actually leave your starting area. Which is terrible design, if you ask me. Let's see here. The logs say western, lower, western, western, lower, western, 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 and upper. So I'm going to western. I can just teleport there, or I can go running all the way over to the boat and probably pay 80 gil, which means that it's probably not that much more expensive just to teleport directly there. Come on, drumstick. We got enemies to find. Considering how many are out here, I should practically be tripping them over him already. It's a hostile dodo! It's a fat hostile dodo! Not sewer moles. Also, why the sewer mole not in the sewer? It doesn't make any sense. Do I need to kill 4 of the fat dodos? Plus 560% experience. Nice. What's actually in the hunting log? The bay, quarterstone, Skull Valley. Gonna ride that unicorn. Apparently the wait just keeps getting longer for that little guild heist. The guild dev. Sorry. Your level 15-ness doesn't scare me. I've covered wars, you know. That is a much more difficult hatchling than I previously saw. And I'm fairly certain they might actually have the same name, too, which is confusing. Well, that was a very quick level up right there. Duskbat. There's a lot of stuff in Skull Valley. Skull Valley needs to be cleared out. Lots of terrible things there. Apparently, they don't stay in Skull Valley. A hedge mole. Not a hedgehog, a hedge mole. Look like a hedgehog. Act like a hedgehog. They're totally not a hedgehog. I see you, Bat. I'm not afraid of you. Still looking for those goobies. Okay, so aside from the goobies, there's some pelicans, some mantises, and that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot that when they say pelican, they mean these horrible abominations right here. Dun, dun, dun. Boobies. Quidquin. Plus 620% experience. Damn. Probably second ones. Zones. Different layers surrounded by landscapes. The hazard zone configure. Well, that was extremely short. Mission bonus, you man. Probably try some of this there. Successfully complete all the guild heist objectives and they're allotted. You'll be eligible for reward. Required to complete the objective without suffering a single casualty. Special bonus. Battle experience will test your ability to manage multiple enemies. Learn how to single target drips and blah 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 blah. Bookman, a wandering reverend trapped in a corporeal realm, has claimed the legendary suit of armor and challenge him. Not only does the undead knight banish a massive blade capable of encamping his multiple victims in one flight, but when threatened, the Bookman will summon decaying minions and penance of hell. Meet the rest of soul and send him back to the life. Take you on, Killer Mantis. Stop, 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 stop. Drop your weapon. You have 10 seconds to comply. Dick. And another level up. Just racking them up. But I still have yet to find that mossless Gooby. Let's see, it's in Morabay Bay. Tell me where that is. That's high-level areas over there. Over there, too. So, I don't know. Did I get the right area? No, I didn't. That's actually Lower Lenoche. Which explains why I haven't seen one yet, because they're not here. So I have to go with the lower portion and then the upper portion. And where's the bay? The bay is in the middle. And the God's Grip is just south of the bay. So out the door, into the land of killing things. Come on. And down he goes. No, take shiny things! You like shiny things, you don't take. Oh, shiny things. Oh. I think the highest thing I've encountered up to this point is a level 16 or 17. So the last thing probably a much higher attack power. I think. Hope that the last thing in the list for 10 to 20 enemies in the hunting log actually has a decent level to it. That mossless gooby guy right there appears to have moss on him. His name is deceptive. And I need to kill 3 of them. May be harder to do than I think, because they appear to be few and far between. Ah, there you are. Now, fall down. Boom. Which leaves only the Bumble Beetle in Oakwood. That darn bumbling beetle. Oh yes, this is the one where there isn't actually a ferry to take you over there, so you have to go someplace else and stroll on in. Ah, yes. The humble Bumble Beetle. Look at it, as it sits there, offending no one. It shall be killed for its delicious, delicious experience point innards. Such is the way of life. The strong take the experience of the weak. I Also, he is much higher level than me, and really sharp. Yeah, it's not looking too good for my character. Oh, duty popped. Duty calls. Yeah. There's something happening, but I can't see anything. All the enemies that went attention away from the weaker ones. Like me, I am squishy. That actually got completed. No, it did not, unfortunately, get all the way through. Mission success. Success for everyone involved. Not afraid of you, Beetle. Take you on. I am awesome in my greatness. But I can't get there until I'm rank 3. So instead, it is back to the Nosh to complete the next Arcanist quest. No, unfortunately, I do not have a better pointy hat to wear. Once again, my pointy hat collection fails me. Sweet pants bra. Hey look, we match. You seem tired, Sheila. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. Should you deem yourself fit to duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. Farseer the cat girl has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Farseer will explain the situation. Down into the hole. Drain. 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 It's actually probably far more useful than Addle. Can you show me your Pokemans? I was beginning to think that I'd miscalculated, Sheila. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. It's so exciting. All merchant ships that make use of Limsa Lumpsa's ports are subject to inspection by Melvin's Gate assessors. It is a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there's a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your accompanying us during this assignment. You can be the person who gets hit in the face as I run away. You should know the strategy. It is now that we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your martial experience, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. Yes. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry excels in defensive techniques. With such an ability at your command, the potential for injury in even the most brutal of battles can be significantly reduced. Indeed, we cannot conduct these dangerous spot missions without its support. Please return to Mistress and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my tactical formulae. Unlock the next summon. Do it. Do it. You have agreed to accompany the Farseer? Then I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Think of this entity as a shield. Be sure to interpose it between you and your enemy, should the inspection turn sour. You have learned how to summon a new friend. Hooray! Also, that texture in that book doesn't work out because there is absolutely no way that you can have like a perfectly drawn line like that between 2 pages of a book. It does not work that way. They only have one at a time, as I suspected. The mercenaries Gesif and Asterithu are here to assist with the inspection. They're here so that if you get punched in the face too much, they can get punched in the face some more too. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Cathera during her more dangerous duties. Well then, Sheila, my spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we'd expect trouble, but as long as we follow the Four Seers' tactics, keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Airport. We will meet our first challenge. However, before we even board, we'll meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. There's almost a certainty that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. Give or take 1%. The crew wish to avoid attacking us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we must face a deck crowded with armed soldiers. For a small party such as ours, the most efficient strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as slippy as possible. Each opponent down is one less weapon raised against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drawn-out skirmishes, lest we be overwhelmed. I call this Stranglehelm Hammerfall. I just came up with that, seriously. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation to the desired reality. Once again, just a purple prose way of saying strategy is strategery. Keep these words in mind, Sheila. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Airport. I'll meet you there. I'll just teleport there. Hey, you can't do that. That's cheating. Let us be about our task. Sheila, pray inform the steersmen at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, we are to execute stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget, your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. And my shield is your face, and my weapon is running away. You're the best angry wall of meat, Sheila. Damn cat girls. I wonder what mission that person's on. With the folks from Evans Gate, hells, I knew you'd be trouble. At least you're better at tanking than old drumstick is. I think you should probably just surrender and let us inspect your ship. Well then, I'm screwed. Certainly glad to see that you can handle yourself. You'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of the ramp. I'll have no part in what comes next, though. Bye! this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Deftly handled, Sheila. Once again, I am reminded of our guildmaster. He was always running in and doing my job for me. It's weird. Thanks to your efficient response, we will be able to commence this inspection earlier than I anticipated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. Astro, if you would take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. I wasn't on that boat. This is going to end terribly, isn't it? "15 men on a dead man's chest, yo hum yo ho, and a bottle of grog." Also, there appears to be big lights on the crow's nest, which is weird. Ship of the damned, what sails and makes port, the Isla de Muerte. Since their welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect with a probability of 85% that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Oh yeah, only 85%. I'm sure they're not going to be totally pissed. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It would behoove us to employ stratagem hardhead. What? The aim of our opponent is to buy time so that suspect goods will be tossed into the ocean. We do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way toward the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, one that your presence makes possible. Shall I begin? Okay, you go in there, and as the fists are punching you in the face, I'll be in the hole, cowering in the corner. What do you guys think? We're just here to be nameless NPCs. But you have names. Yeah, we're still nameless. The armored oven mitts. Oh, that looks bad. I am Farseer Kithlin. By the authority of Malevin Gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. Oh yeah, that's a strategy that's gonna work right there. Yeah! Well now, your timing couldn't be worse, lass. The old door's all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You'll have to come back another day as we're fixing the hinges. I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering a port in Lumpsa Limsa is bound by law to submit a routine inspection. The law, is it? Lads, I reckon it's time to our guest add ourselves a little accident. Pitch him over the sides. Begin the heroic music. Beat the crew of the Morning Star. Hey, I thought I was supposed to get into the cargo hold. What did I get? I got the resurrection spell, which is completely useless to me at this juncture. Fantastic. There are just books flying everywhere right now. You got a warrior, a healer, which I assume the warrior is a tank, which means that we got a full party going on here. Also, I don't know what this thing does yet. Uh-oh. Captain's all pissed off. Take him down, boys. Oh, looks like you had a little accident. I want to see her just like walk over there and rip the doors open with her bare hands. Come on! Masterful display, Sheila. Now, we can finally gain access to their cargo. Ah, there's nothing in here but tentacles and hentai. What have we here, then? It's one of them bitch Admiral lapdogs scampering about the Smith ship. Oh, you're just like your mistress. Always sticking your nose where it ain't invited. No, it can't be. Ah, recognize my pretty face, do you? But, you were caught, exiled. Foresee, are you hurt? Can you stand? Stay back. You stay away from me. Foresee, please, calm down. What are your orders? I've had enough of your whimpering. I certainly had enough of these bloody books. It's clear he ain't learned anything from them. Oh boy, that's not good. That was her favorite book. Oh, come on. Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. Oh no! Ah! Looks like she's whited out. Getcha! Feka, preserve us. She's fainted. We must withdraw. Sheila, quickly! Back on the boat. We'll carry the Farseer. Ah, that's right. You slink on back to your mistress. You worthless curs. Sustain. Continuously store 8% of your health of your pet's HP for 9 seconds, and I can cast it faster than 9 seconds. So I think that's one of those continuously cast type things. Okay, Resurrection, which is, of course, Resurrection. You all know how Resurrection works. Resurrection, heal, heal pet. My other damage spell. And then my 2 summoning abilities. And I'm good. That man is riding a small Tyrannosaurus Rex. And it's a purple one, so he is riding a small realistic Barney. Nice. Enemy strongholds. That exercise will teach you to breach the enemy stronghold defenses. Eliminate targets in each of the 3 antechambers before infiltrating the final chamber and engaging the Cyclopenic Toad, who made the Cave's Den. A quick work of the creature is key. For the Ozons who look behind the chamber's boulders will emerge once they smell blood. Blood! Take me back to Limsa. Ah, 40 gil. These prices are ridiculous. Good to see you well, Sheila. Jesus sent word ahead of your travels. Ahead of your travails. An unfortunate turn of events, but considering the infamous Blackheart you faced, you might have fared much worse. Have you heard of the pirate Dasmaga? He was exiled from Limsa Lomsa some years ago. It appears that he has chosen to defy the Admiral's orders. Ah, who would have thought of that? A pirate who's too piratey for the actual pirates decided not to obey the bureaucracy of pirates. This is just shocking. Once more, he dares lay a hand on Farseer Caliph. The poor lass must have been terrified. If I had known Dasmaga was aboard that ship, I never would have assigned her that duty. The assessor may require some time to recover. For Caliph, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to salve the hurt of her mind. You are concerned. Angry, perhaps? Harness that energy. Channel into your training. Predict we shall be needing your skills again before long. Oh, I have the feeling that the cow is a whole body cow. And I do not like full-body cows. Oh, it's so ugly. Gotta wear my stupid wizard hat. Aha! Now I have a blue book. That totally means something. I think. Maybe. better gloves. No, I don't think I do. Don't have better belts. Don't have better pants. And certainly don't have better booties. This is wrist armor, right? Let's see here. Actions and traits. Level 20, I learned diversion. And also I get a bunch of stuff. 26 is the next actual class skill, though. For Bio. Which is actually just a more powerful version of what I already have. Exactly the same, but betterer. Increases healing magic potency and damage dealt by your pet by 40%. This pet will be immune to stun, sleep, blind, and heavy. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. Damage potency of 100. That's just a better version of Ruin. Yay! Except for that's different. Do I have Ruin? Yes, that is my first spell is Ruin. Wait, it's an instant cast. Is it an improvement, or is it just like a better version, maybe? I wish that spell was instant cast. Shadow Flare. Corruption Mastery. Huh. Okay. Anyways, that is it for this stream with all the pretty eggs. Until next time, I shall see you all then.